have to go back and listen to that because she's been on it. God Rising. Let me move this a little bit. I was just trying to keep my sisters up so y'all can see where the glory light is. It's always gonna be right where I am unless I move around. Let me make sure my volume's up too, because I'll be playing my word game on here. They're turning me up in this car, and right now I'm going to document them keeping a laser laying on my foot right now. Now I would like to go to a room, but I can't because they got my foot so burnt that I can't put it in any water. So I'm gonna have to reach out because they are laying the laser on my foot and won't remove it. I probably should call PPD first, but I don't like dealing with them clowns because they all plot against me. And they're slick. You gotta watch them. They don't like black people. They claim they do, but that's a lie. That's why I titled this what I titled it. Why are you laying your ray gun or laser on my foot and won't get it off? It's still on my foot, burning my toes.
Welcome to the Department of Veterans Affairs Telephone Assistance Service.
I'm gonna have to talk to somebody because I don't want to be shouting out, screaming at them like a crazy person, like they want me to. You know, they always want to make you act out of character. They're doing things that people don't see, like a ray gun, a laser.
Your call will be recorded.
So, as to make people think we're crazy. But you circling around me every damn where I go.
Your call is transferred to the next available VCL responder.
They, you know, just keeping the laser on my foot, the ray gun, sending pain in my body.
Calling the Veteran and Military Crisis Line. This is Tony. How can I help you?
Yes, Tony. How are you this evening?
I am okay.
This is Miss Jones. Right now, I'm being hit with y'all's government's ray gun, and that's why I'm reaching out. Hold on, I'm gonna give you my personal information. Spoken to you. Have you ever spoken to me? Because I'm having to reach out to you guys because I'm not having suicidal issues right now, but I'm having people out trying to suicide me, you know, kill me. And they have been aiming weapons at me for the past 6 years, targeting me for 32 years. And because there's police involvement and government involvement, it has not stopped. Right now, they have been laying this laser on my toe, which I am on live and I document because they are forcing me to go and arm myself to defend myself. Because I'm not going to keep allowing someone to hit me with weapons, causing me bodily injury, and burning my body. So this, like I said, has been going on 6 years. I've gone through the chain of command, been through all y'all's chain of command. So at this point, I'm documenting things and recording things and posting my burns, and they burnt me in 2019, so I know how to take care of it, but I'm trying not to have to go to the emergency room. But they have it so swollen, I'm limping now from the hits. And this is one of them right here, because they're doing it via aircraft. Department of Defense. Yeah, they're all out here. I post them all out here on my YouTube channel. Everywhere I move. Like I said, this has been going on 6 years, but they've been following me 32 years. Because they found out anyone or myself in 67 years, turning 68 in July. What I am having to do is defend myself, a bunch of hitmen, from a bunch of hitmen that have been aiming weapons at me, burning my feet, um, aiming weapons all over my body, including my private area. And I have had enough. Now I don't have any weapons at this moment. But since they are forcing me, and since the police are involved and won't, stop these people or the FAA from committing the criminal acts that their weapons that the Department of Defense oversees, those are those weapons that Lockheed Martin, one of them I know, Lockheed Martin created for them. Now, right now, I am residing in my sister's car because I just refuse to pay for another place, and I can't even live comfortable because I'm being hit with weapons, tortured. So I park out now, and I was taking care of her for a couple of years, but they kept hitting me with the weapons and getting with the landlady, and the police do a lot of things that you guys are unaware of. And I wouldn't have to reach out to you. It must have been the helicopter that was hitting me with the weapon, because they eased up the ray gun, a laser, or a direct energy weapon. That's why I had to start reaching out, because I had to go get a hotel. And when I got that hotel, they burnt my foot. I couldn't even utilize it. It has snowed and ice here in Texas, and it's my hometown. I know who it is, that are sending all these hitmen. I mean, I can't do nothing. I'm hit with weapons 24/7, and this is really to me a hate crime and criminal activity, but no one's doing anything about it. So that leaves me no other choice but to exercise my Second Amendment rights to defend myself. Now, I'm not going to aim unless they aim, but I do have that right as a law-abiding citizen, and no one is doing their jobs. This shouldn't be going on 6 years.
You sound really uncomfortable. It sounds like it's a really uncomfortable situation.
If you were being burnt on your toe and hitting the same spot every day, every minute of the day, don't you think anyone would be frustrated?
I would be frustrated. It sounds uncomfortable. Are you uncomfortable?
Well, hell yeah, I'm uncomfortable. When I'm being hit with that ray gun, who wouldn't be? I'm showing the people out here how, swollen they have my foot, and plus I posted it on live, because I'm going to document things, because people twist my words and stuff. I'm just trying to retire because I'm retired, and that's what I get as a benefit, and disabled vet, and I get paid for being cold. So I'm being hit with 3 weapons, direct energy weapons, the ray gun, the lasers. I caught a couple hitting me with a laser at a convenience store. Thank God my niece took the pictures. And, I have police reports. They even bought me a Faraday, so they know about the activity, the criminal activity. So I'm just at this point, because I've gone through all the resources, including the resources VA has given me, and, everyone seems to, think it's not important enough to stop them. until we go out and shoot back at them. So that's apparently
Well,
what they
it
want
sounds
me to
pretty
do.
serious, and
Yeah.
no, I don't want you to hurt anybody. I mean, are you having any thoughts of killing anybody right now?
I ain't never had no thoughts. Hell, I got people trying to kill me. That's why I'm having a call. But now, I'm going to tell you like I tell the rest of them. If they give us a number to call when people are out trying to kill us, we would call that number. You know, people out trying to kill us.
Really stressed out and paranoid about people trying to attack
I'm
you.
not.
I understand that.
No, I'm not stressed out and I'm not paranoid. That's one thing they're trying to do. And I'm not stressed out and I'm not paranoid. That's what they want y'all to think. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would
That's why I'm
in your situation, I think.
Yeah, that's you. I'm a godly person, chosen, ordained. That's one thing that they're covering up from you and sending you to the pit. Because when you're withholding what God is doing, welcome to the live. When you're withholding what God is doing from the people so they can't get their hearts in order, then they basically sending you to the pit. See, that's why y'all getting all them whirlwinds. You call them tornadoes, fires and floods. You know, it is uncomfortable when I work.
I don't have an answer for any of those things, but do you have any guns on you right now, Kathy?
If I did, I wouldn't be. It ain't y'all's business. They didn't tell me when they was gonna hit me with these damn weapons in 2017, burning my birthmark. Whatever I do, I've worked 50 years in this country. I've served it 4.5. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't drink. I don't drug. I really mind my own business, and I got everybody else up in my damn business trying to kill me over something they have no control over, and neither do I. So my thing is, when are you people going to start listening that your so-called police that you think are so perfect are out here doing criminal activity against innocent people? And we're being forced to go arm ourselves. I do have my certificate of weapons, received it in 2018. If I wanted to arm myself, I could have done that in 2018. But as a good citizen, I'm trying to get the criminal activity stopped the way it's supposed to be stopped if the police and the FAA and the government just get out of my business and stop trying to kill me over my stuff, which is what it's about. See, that's why I'm posting things.
I just want you to be safe.
Well, I'm never safe. Who gonna be safe being hit with weapons 24/7? What I do is do things like call you to try to deal with it and get them off my foot. Like last night, I had to call 911 to get them off my body. You know. Yeah, because I have to do things. Well, I didn't want them to do nothing. I just wanted them to get it out there because I know that Detective Kerr is one of the people that are sending these hitmen. I mean, like I told you, they've been after me 32 years. They just not telling you. I'm posting what God did on my YouTube channel. So if you're welcome to go look at it. You ain't got to sub because I'm not about subs, I'm about souls. But I got to do what I got to do to protect myself from America, who tends to hate God because they keep spraying the skies. That's why God is tapping their butt, whether you want to realize it or not. But Katie Gaddis is my YouTube channel, one of them. And that's Katie with a Y. And Gaddis, double D-I-S, G-A-D-D-I-S. You know, y'all the ones that are covering up things and trying to kill me over my stuff. I'm not saying you personally, but the country. So,
no, I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure you're okay. Are you having any suicidal thoughts right now?
No, I think I answered those questions early on. I've never had any thoughts of suicide in almost 68 years in July. Why would I want to harm myself? Or why, that's why I'm calling you, because I'm not trying to harm myself, and I want that, I want the record set straight. If something happens to me, check with the Plano Police Department or Dallas County or your government, because they're the ones that have been after me 32 years.
Well, just asking.
Yeah, I know you have to ask, but I had asked you earlier. I said, you want to ask me that question? Or should I just tell you?
Oh, I
No,
didn't know you
I never
met
had
him at that time.
thoughts.
Okay.
I I never had
Well,
thoughts of suicide, but what I
I
was,
see.
they did release the ray gun, but they'll, as soon as I hang up, get back on it. Another thing I do is call DOD. I call them because if you're gonna hit me with a weapon, I'm talking about the Department of Defense. If DOJ gave me their number, I call them because if they're gonna hit me with a weapon, they're gonna get a phone call. Because I want to know, why are you sending people to hit me with your weapons? Because I'm not a criminal. I don't drink, I don't drug. I am a child of God, chosen, fulfilling his prophecy. And they have a problem with that. I guess because God chose a nigga, you know. After all, I know my city that I grew
how
up
has the
in the
DOD
50s. Well, I just get the operators, but they've been listening.
Oh,
Because I have you guys
okay.
on the phone when I'm talking to them. I've come up, the Spirit told me to do that. So that's what I've been doing lately. I tell y'all what I do. Right now I'm live on my daughter Zion channel. And because that's my new name. God gave it to me. And I'm not bound about that.
Okay.
And that's why they're trying to take me out and burning my damn foot and trying to stress me out for 32 years, but it has all backfired on them. See, I don't need sunglasses to look at the sun, okay? That's what I'm posting. I'm showing y'all what God did. And it's to your advantage to look so you can start getting your heart in order. Because, like I said, the government or nobody else is going to insult my intelligence or defame my character after I've worked 50 years in this country. You're younger than I, so really I can probably help you out more than you can consult me. But I'm not going to allow them to destroy me and aim weapons at me and in a effort to kill me without speaking out or defending myself.
Uh-huh.
Okay, any person would do
Well, I
that.
was gonna ask, what are you gonna do for the rest of the day?
Same thing I do every night, because they got,
What do you do?
they circle around me. I do my word, I meditate. Um, there's some other people that park out too. So I'm in my hometown uh, neighborhood, so police don't bother me. But I know they plotting. They probably plotting to arrest me, and I ain't even done nothing. They've done a lot, and that's why I post evidence of everything on my YouTube channels, because I'm tired of being harassed, and now they're trying to kill me. So, I have to take whatever methods I can to protect myself. They destroyed my only son back in the 90s, drugged him. I'm showing all that evidence. Or, the county that I live in.
I'm so
So,
sorry for that.
yeah, after we serve this country and then we have this country committing treason on us over God, that's really pathetic. Because they're not going to stop what God is doing. And not telling the people
Well,
is,
you feel betrayed by that.
yeah, I am. And so you must understand how I feel about America right now. The government.
Well, it's okay to feel that way.
Now listen, if they were going to stop the criminal activity after all the police reports I've submitted, after all the evidence, even the couple that was aiming a laser at me at a convenience store and we went and got breakfast at Jack in the Box, even they followed us across the street. Now, with all the evidence that they have, Dallas and Plano, don't you think it should be stopped by now?
Well, I don't know. I don't
6
know
years
much
of
about the local
six.
police.
Listen, 6 years is a long time for somebody to be hit with weapons. Come on, that's
It
pathetic.
is. Yeah, I can't speak for them. I don't know. I don't know your situation.
Well, I'm gonna
it's
tell you why it
different.
hasn't been stopped. It hasn't been stopped when you're working together, when you're part of something. When you're part of something, nothing gets done. I mean, I know the CIA are the ones orchestrating it. There's an attorney representing some people out of Austin who are being hit with the same weapons. So he found out that the CIA orchestrated. So your taxpayers' dollars have gone to people being targeted wrongfully, unjustly by your own government. And is that why they in debt? That's what I say. Because, see, my will was court reporting. I was getting ready to graduate Court Reporting Institute of Dallas in 1995. And I share that evidence. So that's why I will not allow anyone to defame my character or insult my intelligence. I have a degree. I had my own business, 16 years or so cleaning. So I'm not getting ready to allow America, too, to kill me over my stuff. If they don't like what God is doing, they need to kill their own butts. Am I right or wrong?
Well, that all makes sense. It seems, at least for you. But just moving forward, making sure you're okay. What are you gonna do for the rest of the day, there, Kathy?
Well, like I said, same thing I do every day. Meditate, go live, call you if I have to, just to get them off my foot. Because don't think they're not on my phones. They're listening to everything we're saying. They've been on my phone since 1991 when they found out about me. That's why I say 32 years I've been targeted. They've gone in my homes. They've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, God just gave me...
a lot of privacy.
Yeah, no privacy whatsoever. How would they know where my foot is to burn it in the same spot if they're not invading my privacy? Thermal thermal imaging perhaps. They want to make y'all think that I'm crazy because God chose me and I'm fulfilling something that is written out of the King James Version only Bible. And, I don't know what to tell y'all because they already plan to depopulate y'all by year 50% of the people by year 2023. And that was spoken by a Russian. He said when they met in California in 2019, their dream was to depopulate 50% of the people by year 2023. And yeah, you should watch that, Papa Duck, if this don't wake you up. Type it in just like that so you can get right to it. And listen to it by a Russian, but America claims they hate Russia. See, there's a lot of hypocrisy going on, and I'm not going to let them shut me up about God. I'm going to keep reaching out to people, what God is doing, and sharing with them the reward God gave me in 2005, because that's the sole purpose. Don't let the government decide your fate. You decide your fate with God, because they're deciding it right now by messing with me. But I appreciate you. What was your name again, young man?
Tony.
Tony, I appreciate you, Tony. Just having that ear, it helps when I'm going through this. Y'all don't understand how just having someone to talk to. I don't have a lot of living family, and my little nieces and nephews are just out of control. So they're not spiritual as I am. I'm not into religion or Christianity. I'm into Christ, and I have a different thing on my life, and like I said, the government's covering it up from y'all, but trying to take me out. That's why I'm posting. So just check out the video and see for yourself. I have to cuss a lot of them out because hitting me with that ray gun, that pain goes all the way up to my shoulders sometimes. And the burns on my feet and stuff. I'm showing that. So you're welcome to look at that just so you'll know when you get off work. You don't have to do it on your job. So you'll know. Again, Katie, Katy, Gaddis, GADD as in David, IS. I'm not about subs, okay? I'm about souls. But if you want to know what God is doing, because I'm being led by Him, anointed, ordained, sanctified, I didn't know it. I told you, Tony, my will was court reporting. I was in my last speed.
Okay.
So I'm not even doing my will. I'm doing God's will. Have you ever noticed, one more question, have you ever noticed them spraying the skies? Do you ever look up?
No.
You need to start looking up, Tony. I don't know if you're, what religion you are, but God is really making some changes. I don't know if you can tell by the weather and all the distractions. I'm going to turn that around. Oh, they hit me so hard, but they did. get off. So I don't know, I got interrupted. But I guess I'll get off. I don't even know if it, I said resume, so I hit resume. I don't know if it got it out. Yeah, it's still showing 25 minutes. But I'm going to get off, y'all. I just had to document this because sometimes that's the only way they'll get that ray gun off my foot. Next, I'll probably have to call 911 or non-emergency. I ain't playing. Stop it burning my feet. Makes me smoke. DOZ out.